tosses, it not only shakes the batsman. Sends a real good message to the opposition dugout that, look, we're coming after you. And that's a it doesn't matter. It's not about being brave. It's just that you're
We'll see Jasprit Bumrah in action tomorrow. DP World Asia Cup 2025, match 16. It is in.
at the moment he's swinging his bat. where he picked up 2 wickets, actually broke the back. And then after that, Sri Lanka could not really get that momentum they were looking at in the last 10. Cliffy has come back in, the physiotherapist, and he's again asking Fakhar that, are you okay?
If you're not, there's no point. Oh, it's toe into the bat, but I think it'll be good enough. And goes all the way. Stayed. A bit low, but Sabzadar stayed with the shot nicely.
Well, the ball did swing a little bit, but what Sabzadar did well, he didn't really commit his front foot too early. He just waited, and then thought, okay, it's in my arc. It's in my zone, I can go. And he hit it beautifully. First 6 from his bat. Played well against India also. There, better will get used to of it.
Timed and placed beautifully. Off to a fly here, Sabzadar Farhan.
Yeah, rolling his fingers on the seam, trying to bowl slowly, and Sabzadar Farhan was just waiting for it. Again, room, when you give room and bowl full, and this pitch now, I mean, even in the first inning, I thought it was coming onto the bat nicely. But with this slingy action, it comes onto the bat even better. As timing was wonderful in that from Sabzadar. Very calm dugout. It was not very calm the other day.
They say, Waka, what a difference a day makes. There's the bouncer. And well directed as well. 3 overs have been bowled. Pakistan 26 without loss. Oh, they're going to turn to spin early on here inside the power play. No stranger to this. Is Deekshana often bowls with a newish ball inside the power play.
Bit surprising for me, because Shamira bowled a wonderful over to Fakhar, and Fakhar was facing. And I thought they'll definitely give one more at least over to Shamira. Maybe this end, maybe just a change of end. Don't know, but yeah, he should have bowled one. At least he should bowl one more over.
Well, if they're going to change ends for him, I don't understand that either, because he just bowled a beautiful over from, as you said, Waqar, from that end, slightly with the breeze. They're worried about Deekshana bowling into a little breeze, then they're worried about the wrong things. So if Shamira turns around and bowls from our commentary end, a little bit of a surprise to me. He's had a good year as Sabzada Farhan. T20 cricket in 2025, 35 innings, 1,492 runs, average of 46 and a strike rate of 157. That's this year in T20s, all T20s. 400s, 950s. And it's some year so far. Yeah, the player spotlight on Sabzada Farhan. What's he done in the Asia Cup? 29, 45 and 58 against India. Out towards deep mid wicket, but not timed at all. It's away with it.
If you've not faced Deekshana before, it can be a little dicey. This pitch is good to bat on. I mean, you can hit through the line. There's no real spin, and the ball is very new. It'd be a little difficult for Deekshana to just grip that ball. We saw Abrar getting a little bit of spin, but he had to bowl really slowly. So risk has to be taken by Sri Lankans. They need wicket. They won't win a game otherwise. They have to pick out wickets. And they missed some chance. Could have been the first wicket. Fakhar Zaman leaving a crease way too early. And the wicketkeeper made a mess of it.
Yeah, Kusal Mendes, it's one that's just got away. He was watching the batter. Just took his eyes off the ball momentarily. You see he's up, his head's looking forward. Saying it's an easy one, and I couldn't wicket keep to save myself, but it's one of those ones that every keeper will think they should be taking. Considering the bat had given him a good sighting of it, it was a long way down and a long way outside leg. One that gets away, and then next ball, as so often happens, you get punished for 4 backward a point. 4 gone, Pakistan off to a good start, 36 without loss.
Well, there's a quick look at the score comparison. Sri Lanka 36 for 2 at this stage, so runs are okay. But these 2 wickets, both to Pinchar and Freedy, on the first and second overs that he bowled, certainly put Sri Lanka on the back foot a little bit. Plenty has happened in the first 4 overs of this innings, that's for sure. Nasty blow, of course, to Fakhar Zaman. Best stumping in that last over. Shan is going to be a completely different situation when he's got the ball in his hand for Sri Lanka in this game. Is a class act. He's Someone who can bowl on the power play as well, so it makes a big difference. And be disappointed he hasn't picked up a stick. So 98 needed. They're under 100 now, Pakistan. But it hasn't been easy so far. Oh, that's just gone over the top of the stumps. G'day, Russ.
Evening, Hayes. Lovely shot. Played it very late, Pakistan. Just a hint of width. Mendes thought he had it in his gloves, but they're off to a flyer. If at all Sri Lanka had any hope, it's about picking up wickets, as everyone says. But in a situation like this, just forces you to keep trying, keep doing things, rather than working your way into a batting lineup, looking for those glory balls.
Changed ends, Tamira. That's been picked up. Only two outside the circle on the power play. It's going to trickle away towards the triangle. Oh, hits the foot as well. Still doesn't go to the boundary.
It almost stopped there. Coming to Mendes, trying to flick it over. Was he over? They will have a look at that one. They've not been afraid to play their shots now. That's the way to put pressure on the opposition. He's all right. Before he touched the grass over the boundary line, hit his leg and just rolled around. Net run rate, Hazy, great.
Correct. Too early to think about that, I'm sure, for Pakistan at this stage. But yeah, the net run rate is going to be a factor in this tournament, I'm sure. Pakistan 39 for none at the moment. They're going at 9 and over, so they've got a good, powerful start. Only need 6 and 0 from here. They want to get themselves into a comfortable position before they even start considering that. Back away, looking to slay that on the offside. Couldn't quite get there. Hasn't hit the ball cleanly at the moment, Pakistan, since he's got that clean smack on the head.
The change in batting lineup, Farhan paired up with Pakistan, has really given Pakistan some oomph. Against India, he might have got only 15 of 9. But the shots that he played just allowed Farhan to express himself. He got a half century, a quality one, and he's continuing from there. Fearless stroke play. The moment you get some runs, you just feel so confident that you can take anyone on, and that's what Farhan's displaying at the moment.
Hit that pretty well. Work to be done. Tight stuff from Hasaranga. Yeah, Farhan's really been doing a nice job. 58 he got against India, where he played some lovely shots. 38 balls, I think it was. He played superbly. He's had an unbelievable 2025 in T20 internationals. Strike rate of 157, almost 1,500 runs and 34 knocks. 4 T20 hundreds this year. It's in some domestic competitions as well, but he's really hitting the ball sweetly. And he's a key player now for Pakistan at the top, and he's someone who gets runs very quickly and plays with great strength. 22 not out at the moment, that 58 off 45. Stream for the non-striker's end from Farhan, sending Fucker back.
41. It's only the 5th over. The last time Pakistani openers went past 50 was against the West Indies. That was a few months ago. 138, about 9-10 games ago. That was the former partnership, Farhan and Sam Ayub.
Pretty tight over, just 5 from it so far. It's been bowling with really good pace, Tamira, today.
But not the speed and energy that he bowled with from the far end where he had the wind behind him.
He was screaming, and then I'm bowling mid-140s there. High on the bat, chipping over the top. Going to look to come back for the second. They'll do that quite comfortably. End up with 7 off the over. 43 for none. Look, the work done so far by Pakistan. 43 for none. Going on nicely, these two. Farhan is the more aggressive of both. Fakka got that nasty smack. He's, by the way, just changed his bat, broken his bat, obviously, so he's changed his bat. 6 to 10, 31 runs for the loss of 3 wickets for Sri Lanka. So that's a key area as well for Pakistan in this game. Tiksana followed the batsman as he backed away, and he's played that nicely. It's a good bat swing again. Protection, Hasaranga's down there. Really good work from Farhan. Good intelligent striking.
Yeah, what stands out for me with Farhan is he hits through the line on many occasions. Gets a front foot out of the way, and it's down the ground that he really targets. Rarely does he hit across the line. I guess that's why he makes contact on more occasions than not.
His technique is very simple. His footwork's not excessive. Good eye-hand coordination. So I'm just trying to whip that one on the onside because the length of the liner was bowled. But he keeps nice and still. Strong wrist, strong forearms. Look at his forearms. Powerful lad. Tries to catch it and gone. Tiksana gets in the game. He was one of those folks when he gets the ball in his hand, he makes things happen.
It was just a little too full. That's his area. We just highlighted how strong he is down the ground. But too full to get underneath it. That's why he couldn't clear the fielder. Smart catch from Kamidu Mendis. Well, they were desperate for a wicket. They got one. Saibzada Farhan, 24 of 15. It's 45 for 1.
Right, one down now. Pakistan. Samayu has arrived at the middle. We haven't seen the best of him so far. We know that. He got 21 against India, where it looked like he was playing pretty well. But he got 2 first ballers, actually, the games before that. So he's got work to do, Ayub. He really is a very good player. I've seen him score some terrific runs for Pakistan. Let's look at his numbers. Average of 20, 44 knocks, 135 strike rate. Needs to find some form for the sharper end of this tournament. Straight away, aggressive. That's when he plays his best. Ayub, when he's nice and aggressive right at the start.
It's got a bit of a foundation to come into. Sri Lanka on the back foot. Even though they've lost the wicket here, way too full. And hence, not able to hit it high enough. He should really enjoy it. Got a few runs the other day, and here it's beautifully set up. Not too much pressure in terms of how much is required.
Another Kreiser catch it, and he's taken a beauty. That is magnificent. Hasaranga has taken an absolute blinder. That is outstanding. Backing away, hit it hard, hit it low, one hand to the right. Bang, you're gone. What a snaffle that is.
This is unbelievable. This is the type of effort that turns games on its head. How did he get underneath that? That was traveling, and it was swinging away from Hasaranga. Look at it go away from him. Oh dear. Unbelievable. You can't say ball caught Hasaranga because he meant it. He meant to get that mitt underneath it. I think I prefer this celebration. Geez, 2 in a hurry. Bakar Zaman for 17, 46 for 2.
Time for the skipper for Pakistan to stand up here. 2 wickets going down in no time. 46 for 2 now in the blink of an eye. Tiksana's got 2, courtesy of that blinder from Hasaranga. Aliaga on strike. Got that away. He's off the mark. Looking to come back for the second. Good aggressive running, desperate running too from Saim Ayub. Had a bit of a speed wobble at the end. 48 for 2. So the power play is done. 6 overs, 48 for 2. Sri Lanka, 53 for 3. So it's pretty tight at this stage. That's the signal just letting us know that that power play is now finished. This game has seen everything. Some magnificent shots. We've seen some quick bowling. We've seen some very good spin bowling as well. Mabra right at the beginning from Pakistan. He was outstanding. Now Hasaranga gets an opportunity after taking that magnificent catch in the last over.
This is where the game can change. Wanindu Hasaranga introduced Sri Lanka. Well, they've gone bang, bang. They need to go bang, 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 and probably even bang.
They've been really good, Sri Lanka, bowling in this phase. Pakistan, we know, haven't been particularly good batting in this phase. So this is going to be a nice little head-to-head this little period.
Yeah, 53 for 3 you mentioned at the end of the 6th. At the end of the 15th, the next 9 overs, Sri Lanka scored only 35. They were pretty poor. Salman Aliaga, the captain, trying to maintain that left-hand, right-hand combination.
Pakistan in overs 7 to 15 throughout this Asia Cup have been going at 6 runs to the over, the lowest of all teams. They've also lost 13 wickets in this period. Hasaranga holds things together beautifully. He's lacked support, but he's obviously got Tiksana today as well.
Wawindu. That's why we call him Wawindu.
I think it's 1-1 in the celebration stakes too with the spinners. Brilliant.
Very watchful. The advantage Pakistan have is the run rate, the required rate.
Have a look at that catch. Got up and then he realized, okay, well, he copied my celebration. Let me now copy his celebration. A Bra's celebration when he picks up a wicket. I love it. Oh, he's got it. That is superb delivery. Another one? Yeah, another one. Brilliant stuff. Loving this entertainment from these players.
If Abrar can do it, 1 for 8 was Abrar's figures. I can do it even better. Sri Lanka clawing themselves back in. How did Saim Ayub miss this? Plays for the leg break. It just goes on with the angle. And he even looks at the dugout. Do you see me? A catch and a brilliant wrong un. He's got to. He's coming for you. Saim Ayub for 2, 50 for 3.
Picked up a couple of wickets of the ball, bowled very nicely. 2 wickets at a very important time as well. Hussain Talat, he's in at number 5 with work to do with the bat. This has been an entertaining game and now it's almost locked away.
The pressure's on. How do you react? Suddenly, the 84 required feels like another 120. Hazy, I wanted 4 bangs. How many bangs did you hear?
Here's one for you. Hitting that off stump hard. Clever stuff. Nice work from Hasaranga. Ah, there you go. Now he's smiling. Briefly. So 84 from 80 balls. That's what's required by Pakistan. They've lost 3 wickets. Hasaranga is someone, once he gets his teeth into a spell, he's very hard to stop.
New batters.
Oh, there you go. There's the Hasaranga celebration. Imitation. Everyone's getting involved now. Robert Harris having some fun with it. Thought about going up, still thinking about going up. It's straightened a little bit. It's obviously the wrong un, but I don't know if they're going to go with it. Having a bit of a chat. What's the skipper going to do? Countdown's on. It's got to be quick.
No, no, no. Looked leg side-ish, that one. Deekshana picked up 2 in his over. Can Hasaranga pick up another?
What a magnificent over. Outstanding work from Hasaranga. Brilliant work, a wicket and 2 runs from it. 7 done, 50 for 3. So there's the work that's been done so far by Pakistan. Farhan 24. 50 for 3 on the board right now. Sri Lanka at this stage with 58 for 3. Mohammad Harris listed to come in next. To make sure that I don't get into that batting slump in these middle overs, Pakistan. Srilanka into the attack, which is interesting.
He's bowled a lot more since he's become captain. And bowled very well too. Been amongst the wickets, but this is a very important spell. Maybe just a 1 over, but that can make a difference here.
We'll have to see what his plans are, but Tiksana was bowling beautifully. 2 for 11 off 2 overs. Hasaranga, of course, has just been introduced. 1 for 2 off his only over. So 3 for 13, the two chief spinners between them.
Yeah, but he really doesn't want to bowl them out now either. He's trying to extend them. So it's very crucial that he just dots them up. The other day he brought on Cumming Mendes and it was immediately a 17-run over. The game changed on its head. It just ran away. Just can't afford that. Sri Lanka needs to be big.
It's nicely bowled. You can't do too much with those deliveries so far. Been tight stuff from the skipper. Sri Lanka, there's the work that he's done throughout his T20 international career. Economy at 8.1. He needs to keep that a lot tighter. Not going to see any massive turn, I don't think, at the moment. Bra did his job with the ball earlier. Coach is looking a little bit worried at the moment.
I don't mind that from a Sri Lankan point of view. Just get through an over for 3 or 4. It's a massive bonus. Now, Sri Lanka, as captain, has bowled 108 balls in T20 internationals and picked up 6 wickets. But as a player, no one gives him to bowl. Just 30-odd balls. And your captain, bat and bowl.
Make sure he doesn't give away any boundaries. That's what his job is going to be, to keep as tight as he possibly can right now. Chopped away for 4. Not boundary from Hussain Talat.
But that was just a good shot. Sri Lanka, a part-timer, he's not going to get much off the pitch. Look at how Talat gives himself room, takes it off, almost off stump. Flick of the wrist, Hazy. Wow, that creates the pace to beat the fielder.
It's a good finish. 57 for 3. 8 overs done.
.57 for 3. Oh, big shout. Has that wrapped him in front? Hasaranga likes it. So does the umpire. Captain for Pakistan will have a chat whether they send this upstairs or not. Yeah, it decides to send this. Let's have a look.
Umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both feet checked. Fair delivery. Front on first, please. Ball appears to be missing the bat. Can I confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Clear gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking when ready, please. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Going back to Ijat on field. Ijat, you can stay with your out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen.
Once again, the finger goes up. Pakistan captain bamboozled. Hasaranga spinning a trap around Pakistan at the moment. Captain departs for 5, Pakistan 57 for 4. A 2 for 2 so far, Hasaranga's figures, and still only 1.1 overs is what he's bowled. Pakistan captain departs. In walked Mohammad Haris. This game getting a little bit too tight for Pakistan's comfort. Well, we all know he
What
can
a
hit the long ball.
comeback by Sri Lanka, I must say. Mohammad Haris knew better. Strike rate of 137, 150, 100. But now pressure is on Pakistan. 4 wickets down, 57 runs on the board.
Off the mark, out of the crease as well, and takes one, Mohammad Haris.
Let's have a look. Missed a straight one. 3 reds. Good decision by the umpire. What a spell from this man, Hasaranga. 2 for 3 in his second over. He's got 2 more overs to go after this one. Another single. Pakistan should just steady the ship here. A little partnership will help. 30-run partnership, maybe run a ball. Required run is just 6.5 overs. But play a spotlight on this man, Manindo Hasaranga. One of the best spinners in world cricket.
Yeah, getting turn as well. Difficult to pick. Pakistan batters have struggled to pick him, whether it's been the leg spinner or the googly. Now this is made for some wonderful television.
Absolutely, it's really fun to see, and look at Hasaranga imitating Ibrar, and Ibrar is smiling back. Excellent. Coming back to cricket. What an over. 3 runs from it so far, and a wicket. Pakistan 60 for 4, chasing 133.
End of another successful over from Hasaranga. 9 overs done, Pakistan 60 for 4. For 45-run opening stand, courtesy Farhan and Fakhr Zaman. But since then, it's been single digits.
Credit to Hasaranga. Sam Ayub, like you said, couldn't read his googly. The off break, in fact, and then the skipper, Salman Agha, last 9 innings, runs 101, averaging 14, strike rate of 89, and highest score 24. So not having a good kind of a batting patch. Pakistani skipper.
Change of bowling. Jaminda Karunaratne in. The calls for 2, and they will have to rush back. Get there very well run.
Tallat is good. Hussain Tallat is very quick between the wickets, and I think that's his job today. Rotate the strike, get the partnership going, shift the momentum towards Pakistan team. It was nicely played between mid-on and mid-wicket. First one was quick, and second one came home comfortably.
And Wasim, you look at the way the match is poised right now. 65 for 5, Sri Lanka at the same stage. And it was Kamindu Mendes who held one end together, but he didn't find company at the other end. That's where it spiraled out of control for Sri Lanka. Now, two established batters in the middle, Hussain Talat and Mohammad Haris. And they've still got Nawaz to come in, Fahim to come in. So they can look to put a partnership together because the asking rate is still only 6.5.
Interesting stat on your television says 15 wickets lost, run rate of 6 overs between 7 and 15 in Asia Cup. So that's where the problem is for Pakistan, the middle order against spin.
Yeah, they've had their fair share of trouble.
That's the length. Oh, the umpire wide has been called. Bit harsh, I reckon. We'll have a look in the replay. Every run is important. It's a low-scoring game. That was the first wicket. Look at that catch. What a cricketer. A blinder. And then the off break. Missed it completely. Off stump gone. And then, of course, the straighter one. 2 wickets for 5 runs in 2 overs.
Yeah, looking to keep it straight. I reckon the umpire will get a little bit more exercise again as 2 wides on the trot. And what Hassananga has done well is always looking to pick up wickets by keeping the stumps in play.
Everything is finishing in the stumps. The quicker one, the googly, the off break. If you have a look, the way he bowled so far, only bowled 2 overs, but he's an impact player. Doesn't matter if it comes out to bat or bowl, and a gun fielder. We've seen a catch a little while ago.
Up in the air. He should fall into the vacant area. Fielders reckon drag that along with himself into the advertising cushion. Third umpire will have a look. Good option with the field up in front. Change of pace. Just had to get enough. Not timed off the bat as well. But let's have a look at this.
Let's have a look. Good effort. He missed the ball completely. Went over the ball. And a boundary. A much needed boundary to Pakistan.
Yeah, I don't think he made any contact with the ball. Dasan Shanaka. And looks away as that popped up on the big screen in the ground. Couple of wides and the 4.
Ball is for 2. Running between the wicket is very important, and the both Haris and Hussain Talat are really quick between the wickets. 10 runs from the over so far. It's a good over for Pakistan. 64 required from 62 deliveries. Almost run a ball. They have 6 wickets in hand. A little partnership can put Sri Lanka on a back foot a bit.
And that's where the advantage for Pakistan lie. They know what they're chasing. The trouble Sri Lanka had was in trying to set a score. Just lost their way in this middle phase. Average score on this ground in this DP World Asia Cup 170, and because they wanted to keep getting a move on, Kamindu Mendes did not find any partners. At the moment, Pakistan, knowing what they require, 64 of 61, can just look to steady things here in the middle.
Shouldn't be a problem. Like I said, a mini partnership can put Sri Lanka on a back foot here.
Once again, the call is for 2. Will only be the one to close out the 10. So that the halfway mark in the Pakistan chase. Pakistan 71 for 4 as we all take a break for drinks. Welcome back. It is Pakistan taking on Sri Lanka in the Super 4 game. 71 for 4 at the moment, rebuilding Hussain Tal and Mohammad Haris out there in the middle.
2 wickets for Tikshana, the mystery spinner. First at mid-off, and look at this catch by Hasaranga. One-handed, but blinder. Probably catch of the tournament. And then, of course, the man himself, the off-break, missed it completely. The googly to the right-hander, off-stump gone. Thank you very much. And then, of course, the straighter one. Missed it completely, played it cross, and full delivery. Second wicket for this man, great man. Tushara, 22 into Chamira, bowled quick, 2 overs 11. Tikshana 2, then of course Hasaranga, 2 for 5, pick up the bowlers.
Pakistan won the toss, elected to bowl first, restricted Sri Lanka for 133 for 8, and in pursuit are 71 for 4, requiring another 63 runs in this Super 4 game. Match 15, well, let's have a look at match number 16. This will come to you live from Dubai. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. local time, it is India taking on Bangladesh. Both teams have already recorded wins in the Super 4 stage, so it'll be another interesting contest.
An important game for India and for Bangladesh. And Tikshana is back, bowled 2 overs, got 2 wickets, conceded only 11 runs. So yeah, main bowler is back. Of course, Sri Lankans know that we need a wicket here, and that's hence the main bowler is back. A mystery bowler. Haris is a new batter. He's on 6.
Yeah, all 4 wickets to the Sri Lankan spin bowlers in Tikshana and Hasaranga. Contrasting to Pakistan, 7 out of the 8 wickets came to the seam. Hasaranga can just not keep him out of the game. Pakistan having trouble picking up which way the ball's going to turn. Already taken a blinder of a catch also. Bowling quick and well within the line of the stumps. Pakistan doing well, just knocking it around for 1s and 2s. 16 of 15. Asking rate north of 6. So well within Pakistan's grasp at the moment.
Singles will do. Inside out. Beautiful. What a shot under pressure from Haris. Not an easy shot to play against one of the best spinners in T20 format.
A glorious strike. Really good this from Mohammad Haris. Once again, hits through the line of the ball, and he's not trying to overhit it. All timing, and picks up a boundary.
And that also shows he picked up that carom ball, a straighter one now. And that's why he played towards extra cover with that spin kind of shot inside out. With balance, with full face of the bat.
Yeah, he's been a bit all over the place, Mohammad Haris. In 2025 in T20Is, he's batted from open to 8. He's played the juggling act.
And people say, how come he's not consistent? Ball is for 2. There's a fielder there. They're going to settle for 1. He's a good player, and always, most of his career, he opened the innings for his first-class team, for his PSL team, and for Pakistan as well. Santalit is a kind of player that you need at this stage of the game. You require really 6. You have 4 to 6 wickets in hand. His partnership is building, 22 now, of 18 deliveries. Good cricket. 10 runs from it. 11 gone, 80 for 9, 80 for 4.
54 or 54. Pakistan 80 for 4. And Haris and Hussain just building a partnership, 23 of 9. So far, Pakistan will feel they've got control of the game. Not so sure what Wasim Akram was on about just before. 80 for 9, Wes?
Yeah, because way past my bedtime. So my bad. Beg your pardon. 80 for 4 in
take
11.
Take that ride home with you then.
I will soon. Interesting game. So I'm awake now. Chamira is back, the main fast bowler, bowled quick early on.
Oh, he cleaned him up. Back into the attack and back amongst the wickets. What a breakthrough in the context of the game. Haris is gone.
And what a change by the Sri Lankan captain. The main bowler, the quick bowler, and a very average shot. First up, you required 6 and over. Have a look, first ball. Back of a length, nip back the big, inside edge, middle stump, rattled. Sri Lanka back in the game.
He enjoyed that, really enjoyed that. Bowled with some steam and picks up the wicket in his first delivery back in the spell. Haris has to go for 13, Pakistan 85. In at 7. Must have been sitting relaxed in the dugout a couple of overs ago. But he's in because Chamira has picked up Haris. Half the Pakistan team back in the dugout. Equation 54 for 53. And you just feel Sri Lanka should have a spring in their step.
Yeah, they're back in the game big time. Nawaz is in now. Strike here 132. You've got Fahim after this. And Shaheen is in good nick. Got some runs, couple of games against India as well. So yeah, Sri Lanka must be thinking, okay, one more wicket. And of course, Hasaranga's got 2 over. Don't forget.
Looking for another. Chamira slip comes in. And what a great delivery first up. Captain calls upon the express pace. Middle stump right on top. Zings go flying.
I thought there was an inside edge, Aruj, but no. Big gap. Beautiful delivery. Curved in after pitching. Nipped back. And middle stump gone. Bullseye. Look at the excitement there by the Sri Lankan fans. They're out here in numbers. Support their team. Like you said, slip is back in place. Fine leg is finer. And third man is finer as well because he's got some pace, this boy.
Short and wide, just inside that wide tram line. 140 clicks that first delivery, just nipped back in off the seam and bowled through the gate. Haris, who was playing a handy knock, only looked back to see Zings flying everywhere. Chamira enjoyed that. Now Sri Lanka will hope his speedster can pick up one more here, hence why the slip stays. Really good. Nawaz yet to get off the mark. Just pass. You mentioned third was fine.
Yeah, when you have bowler with pace, you gotta have fine leg and third man little finer, and that's what exactly they did. So far in this DP World Asia Cup 2025, 140 plus deliveries. Haris Rao 49%. Chamira bowling well, beautifully 38%. Patirana 32% and Bumrah 23%.
The speeds of the over as well. 140 clicks at first delivery that got the wicket. Previous delivery as well. 141. Slips moved out. Short, extremely well directed.
A good bouncer, although fine leg was up in the circle, but he took a risk because they know they need a wicket at this stage of the game, Sri Lanka. Brilliant over so far. Only one run has been conceded and a wicket on the first ball.
And they've had that trouble in the middle overs. The run rate doesn't seem to go anywhere. More importantly, because of that, Pakistan have lost 16 wickets. Either side of that middle, they've done well. And similarly today as well. Just finding a little bit of trouble in that middle phase. Oh, marginally away. Just marginally away. Excellent over again. 12 done, Pakistan. 82 for 5.
Well, game on here. Pakistan stuttering along. Required rate is not out of the question by any stretch, but it's the 5 wickets they've lost. The key. Deekshana's last. I think it's going down. I think it's going down. Deekshana wants a review. Just felt it might have been sliding, but they might have differing ideas. Russell Arnold.
Well, one review up your sleeve. It's been given, not out. At best clipping. They're not going to get it, but they're asking for it. Desperate.
Third umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. Front on first, please. Ball appears to be passing close to the bat. Can I have ultra edge, please? Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line is the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking when ready, please. The original decision is not out. Ball pitching in line. Impact umpire's call. Wickets missing. Going back to Ijat on field. Ijat, you can stay with your not out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen. You can signal now.
Yeah, just felt it was an emotional review rather than one that was thought about long and hard.
Well, in park cricket, umpires give players out for the shot they played. If that theory is applied, that's out. Awful looking shot from Hussain Talat. Deekshana's bowling his last over. Hasaranga has 2. Chamira has 1. Where else have Sri Lanka got any threat coming from? Leg by signalled. 2 left-handers and then Haim Ashraf, another left-hander. Hasaranga would prefer right-handers though for those wrong ones to sneak through.
Where do you think they go then, Russell? Do they try and force the issue now and pick up 1 or 2 more? This is the LBW referral now in way down. Do they try and force it? Do you give Hasaranga 1 now and save 1 just to see if he can pick up another? Put some pressure back on Pakistan?
Yeah, you can't bowl both his right now because then the batters will think we're done. And then you can pace your way through the spotlight at the moment on Deekshana. 3 more deliveries. Can he get another wicket? Now, Sri Lanka were 82 for 6 at this stage. But they're struggling. Kusal Mendy's asking for a wrong one. Nicely played, at least a couple. Kusal Mendes was crying out, can you bowl one into Hasaranga bowls, one here. But it was way too wide, it was a free hit. I guess you'll have to go to Hasaranga and then see where you need to go from there.
There were two from Hasaranga, one from Chamira. They will all be bowled, so there's three. After this 13 gone, that takes you to 16. Then you need 4 out of Karunaratne Tushara.
Tushara has a couple. But here's outside the box. Do you dangle the carrot? Two left-handers there. Srilanka come in and try and bowl the best over he ever has. Not coming to Mendes.
Oh, it's just gone above the edge. Through to the keeper. 13 gone. 87 for 5. Those worms are on a very similar path at the moment, as you heard from Russell Arnold. Sri Lanka just a little bit behind where Pakistan are. They were 82 for 6 at the end of 13.
Look, another option is, but I doubt the ball swinging right now. Tushara against the left-handers. With the new ball, that's his strength. We're into the 14th, 15th over. He's gone to Hasaranga as we thought. Go to Tushara and hope he gets a little bit of movement.
Yeah, I think Hasaranga for 1, Nurantasara from our commentary end. And in reality, it just takes some composed, sensible batting. We know what this game's like, Russell. Doesn't always happen.
Oh yeah, just look up, see who has overs left. Take no risks against Hasaranga. The 5th bowling option is there. But he bowls wicket to wicket. That's why 53% of his wickets bowled LBW to Hasaranga. He's bowling around the wicket to try and get the left-hander to open up onto the leg side with the angle. And then if it turns and grips with the wrong end, he'll probably hit timber.
Just a little bit over-pitched on this occasion and driven beautifully. When you get an opportunity, you have to make it count. And Nawaz has done that on this occasion.
Rushing it, searching for it. They've seen a few balls off and NC tries something. That was way too full, he knows it. The fielder in the deep is on the reverse sweep rather than the drive.
Well, we hadn't had a boundary for 17 balls. We've just seen back-to-back to Nawaz. I knew he wasn't in the side for his bowling.
But this is clever batting though. Calm and composed. He put away that loose ball. Hasaranga tries very hard. He goes with the wrong and onto leg stump.